You can start by closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in. Let's do this 3 more times. Deep breath in. And just one final time, a deep breath in. If you would like, you can place your palms, your hands against your chest and your heart center. And I want you to think about an image of your younger self, your inner child. Think about what you would have looked at during a time where you may have felt very troubled, alone, isolated, fragile, and vulnerable. And in this moment, I want you to just imagine that full body image of your child self. And imagine that you can reach them in your heart center as your hands remain on your chest. Imagine your face and any sensations that would have been found in your body as a child. And as we do this work, I want you to just breathe in sync with your child self for a moment. Hold space with a little baby version of yourself. Say their name or their nickname out loud, knowing they are an extension of you, but maybe an isolated fragment of you. Say their name. Reach out to them. Hold them in whatever way feels comfortable. Provide shelter for them in this very moment. And just let them know in your own way, it's all going to be okay. You are not alone. You are strong. I am with you. We are all with you, lifting you up, together with you. And we love you so much. And now to introduce the Ho'oponopono meditation, just repeat these words to your inner child. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now that you are becoming familiar with these 4 phrases, let's say them again, slowly, one line at a time. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Hold hands with your inner child, or hug them, pat them on the head, whatever feels comfortable, and just give them this offering one more time. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. And thank you. And this time, to really integrate this exercise, I want you to imagine them looking up at you and saying that very phrase back to you. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. What would it mean to hold space for both of you, your inner child, your present day self, your joy, your dreams, your glory, your pain, maybe even your shame? What are the lessons that both of you can gain from one another, from your lived experiences, what you've seen, what you've done, what you've had to bear on your shoulders, what you've had to carry, what you've had to let go, what was maybe taken out of your hands, out of your life and your control. Just hold space for those 4 words or those 4 phrases one more time. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And now I want to invite you to tell them anything else that is important, that's in your heart or in your mind, in your spirit, that you need to have them know. I'll give you a moment to do this work in silence. And I'm going to add just a couple more phrases as suggestions for what you can say. I see you. I'm with you. I will not abandon you. You are with me. I learn from you every day. And you are still alive and a part of me. You are in my soul, in my dreams, and I take you with me as I learn, as I make mistakes, as I embrace growth, as I charge forward with joy and drive. We are together in this life. Thank you so much for teaching me how to be brave, how to love again and again. Thank you so much for fighting for me, for us, and just for yourself. Thank you so much for believing in yourself when you were scared, when you felt small, alone, maybe abandoned, upset, and worried and anxious. Thank you so much for loving yourself through those moments. It's what got me here. Thank you. I'm sorry. And I'm trying my very best even right now. And now, if it isn't too much, I want you to imagine your wise self, your older self, walking through space and time to get back to you and your inner child, and let them place their arms around your present self and your inner child like a blanket of safety and warmth, and receive their strength, their love, their nourishment, and their natural healing powers that come with that growth of walking a long journey. And just receive that peace, that strength, that offering of generosity and love. What is it like to be held by someone who knows all your pain, all your trials and tribulations, how you face adversity, how you've chosen to rise up again and again? How does it feel to know you made it? You made it. What do they have to teach you and to show you in this moment? What can they give you? What do you want to ask or say to them? And maybe, what do you need to remind them to remember? What is your why, or why you must continue on? Your purpose, your higher calling. What do you want to plant inside of their hearts, their minds, your spirit? What does your inner child have to say? What sort of wonder and imagination can they remind you of, and that they can also offer to your higher self, your wise self, the older version of you? Feel the embrace of all that you've been, all that you are, and all that you will be. And know that you are meant to be exactly as you are in this moment, and that everything else will continue to build you up, but that this is exactly the right moment, the most formative moment for you in this season of life, and that everything you've gone through is what will help you in this moment, and that everything that you are going through in this moment is what will lead to your future self's wisdom and their own journey that they will take. And now hear them tell you the same phrases that we've already gone through. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. You are loved. You are forgiven. It's okay to be sorry. Thank you so much for all that you've done, for all that you are. Thank you. We celebrate you. We see you. We are already with you to give you whatever you may need. You have never been alone. You never will be. And even when you were just a little baby, a little child, we were with you in spirit, leading you, protecting you, knowing that you are going to make it. And even in this moment, we know you will make it. We know you will continue to learn, to rise, to be so strong. But hopefully, you will remember to be gentle with yourself, the people around you, and the world around you. We need you to stay soft in a calloused world. We thank you so much for being strong and brave enough to know how to do that. Thank you. Your wiser self gives you an extra embrace. And if you want to receive it, you can imagine that they give you a little peck on your forehead, or on the back of your head, or maybe on your hands. They give you one final squeeze in your hands. They wave goodbye, and they fade away. But you can trust that they are always with you, that you can call upon them if you need anything at all. You look at your child self You pat them on the head. You smile at them. You have them rise, and the two of you stretch out your arms and your legs, standing tall and strong, feeling a little bit like a starfish standing up with all your limbs stretched out. You laugh. Maybe you do a little jiggle of a dance. You get back into your starfish formation and you just receive the energy of one another. And now I want you to feel the love and joy and glory of the rest of the world and the universe. Receive it with your arms wide open. Feel the light, the warmth, that energetic frequency, and the people around you, in your building, in your neighborhood, in your city, your country, the surrounding body of water, the trees, the birds, the animals, the other humans in the countries around you, the other animals in the seas and the oceans around you, the stars and the clouds in the sky, the other planets in rotation, revolving around the sun in the solar scope and system. Just receive into the grand expansion of the Milky Way. Feel tethered and grounded, but the levity, but also feel that levity and receive it in your aura, in your energetic body, in your spirit body, and in your physical body. Receive it in your own body and sense it and imagine it in the elation of your inner child's body and in their spirit. And feel recharged by this energy, in flow with this energy. Take it in. And just take a deep breath in. And soak up this energy like a sponge. And now I want you to not be selfish with this energy. Since you are in starfish formation, I want you to send this energy back out into the universe like a call and response. And just extend the love, the joy, the comfort, and the strength of all of this energy back out of your room, out of the space that you are in, extended through the neighborhood, the city, the region and country that you are in, back out to nature, the mountains, the oceans, the animals, out across all countries to all peoples and nations, the people who look like you, the people who don't. And if you can, even stretch out this love to the people who don't stand for you, the people who trouble you, who may be full of hate or so much pain that they don't know how to love others. Maybe they are the ones who need to learn what love feels like the most. So send that love channeling out of your heart, your third eye, your mind's eye, out of your outstretched limbs, out of your soul to the universe and the stars and planets beyond. Just let it reverberate out of yourself. Send it out with these words. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Love you. Love you. You are loved. You are seen. You're not alone. You can change. And I will be with you through it all. And before we close this meditation, I want you to now hear those words played back to you from the birds and the oceans, the nations of people all around you, from whatever God or deity you may believe in, whatever past life, present life, whatever forms of love that you need to hear this from. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Love you. You are loved. You will never be alone. We are all with you right here, right now. Thank you. And with that, take one final deep breath in and out. Thank you so much for being here, for checking in. I hope that this meditation gave you more peace, more solace, and more connection with your inner self, your inner child, your future self, your present self, and the whole wide world around you. May you take this peace and carry it forth within yourself and beyond yourself. Take care, and I'll see you next time.